hottest podcast in the world. From WWE to TNA by way of the NWA. It's referee Brian Hebner, legendary WWE referee and Mr. Refin Rant himself, Jimmy Corderas, and OVW and TNA senior official Daniel Spencer. It's time for Refin' It Up. Listen to Refin' It Up. Go down.
Welcome back. We'll try that again.
What happened?
We're out of there, brother. Welcome back to Refin' It Up. We'll get it right one of these weeks. My name is RJ. Daniel, Jimmy, Brian. How we doing, guys?
I'm a little disappointed, boys.
Uh-oh.
And what?
Well, apparently I can't come to the United States because I've been told I'm not allowed in.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So you have the same treatment as me. I can't go in Canada and you can't come to the United States. I guess we'll never see each other.
No, yours is different though, bro. Yours is a little bit different. Yeah, yours is the government. Mine is Gomer Pyle. Some goober on Twitter has told me not to come to the States. I don't know. So, you know what? Just for that, I'm a coming.
Yeah. Okay.
When you
Thanks for checking in, Matt Black.
That's what she said.
Hey, guys, look. Y'all see me?
Yeah.
I'm not. Daniel, stop playing.
I thought you were John Cena the last few episodes.
I was. I never even saw the opening of our show before till just now. And that's a shoot. So anyway,
it was just after the fact. You watched it post.
Yeah, but I mean, like live. I've never watched it live. But anyway, I'm back together, boys. I got me a new laptop. Well, it's not new. It's just the one I pulled out of the office.
Borrowed.
Yeah, borrowed. Yeah, and it works. I'm not glitching, and I can see y'all when you really talk and hear you when you really speak. It's really cool. I've never knew this could be this cool.
Technology is great.
It is it. Stop fucking with me, Jimmy.
Wow.
I'm
I'm glad. I'm glad nothing has changed.
Okay, I'm going to take it off.
The only thing we're missing here is Shaggy now.
It wasn't me.
There's no easy transition, but we're going to do it anyways, folks. We're going to set it up to our first count right here on Refin' It Up.
This is your one count.
Well, gentlemen, it's always a busy week in the world of professional wrestling. It came out last week, guys, that Road Dogg quit the WWE. I believe he was, Jimmy, the head of Smackdown creative, I believe, or writing for Smackdown.
Well, he was definitely writing for Smackdown, and I believe that was his title as in the creative room. And yeah, he left of his own accord. And, you know, there are a lot of different things that could lead to this. And again, it was his choice. And a lot of it has to do with, in my opinion, burnout.
Yeah.
I think it's sometimes burnout. You need to take a step back especially when things are stressful. And as you guys can attest, Brian, especially because you worked with him closely too. He's very, very passionate and he wears his heart on his sleeve. So if we're to believe some of those scenes that we saw in the Unreal episode where he was it wasn't really an argument. I know a lot of people were saying, oh man, him and Hunter were going back and forth. They were just challenging each other in a creative. Have you ever sat in a creative meeting or any kind of board meeting of meeting of the minds whatsoever, where people have a say, when people are told to step up and say something. That happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But in this case, you know what? His choice, like I said, I think it was one of those deals where he needs to step back a little bit, because one of the issues they were talking about was R-Truth, and him and R-Truth were so tight. Sometimes it's not good to be involved in a creative process in wrestling when you're having to deal with someone you're close with, because sometimes your ideas, your mind, your logic gets a little bit skewed, if that makes sense.
I actually agree 100% with Jimmy. I really do believe it's like your mind on overdrive. And I also think that that there was butting of the heads. I mean, there's nothing more frustrating when you have a title and you pitch things and then people fight back and have resistance toward it. You know what I mean? But I don't think he'll be gone forever. I think he just needs to take a hiatus for a little bit, simmer down. This has happened before. This is not the first time this has ever happened, especially in WWE. But yeah, Jimmy, you summed it up. I mean, he's a passionate guy with, just all the passion in the world you could have for the sport of professional wrestling. I just think that this is just a working with your best friend, and maybe your idea is not becoming, to fruition. It could be, that way. So I don't know. I just think that, by the way, this is real. He's definitely quit. And, you're right. Which was his name? I didn't see his name. Anyway,
Steven.
It goes so quick when it's not glitching. It just stays on my screen normally. But no, I think he's taking a hiatus. He's just not gonna walk away forever. I think, like Jimmy said, he needs a reset. That's it.
I don't really know anything other than I will say this. When I saw him in person working the last Smackdown, I guess he technically worked. He was definitely like all in and doing everything, and was a busy man, and making passionate about what he was doing, what that show was. And that was a very, very good Smackdown too. So, yeah, so I'm a little shocked, a little blown away myself. But hey, it's he'll bounce back, and he may be back in WWE in a different road down the future, or maybe in another company too as well. You never know. So, yep. But he's a good dude, and shout out to Road Dogg for, oh yeah, it's his decision, and that's what I love about it. He wasn't forced out. It was his decision, and that's always the better way to see it, instead of being forced by the company to get out of there. He was his decision. So, which was reported initially that he was fired. Right. Incorrect. Well, at least I will give him credit, because they did walk it back when they found out the truth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you guys? Daniel mentioned, he could go to a different company. Obviously, a lot of the times now we see, people going over to AEW. There's also TNA out there, but who knows? But I just think that, and you guys said it might just be time to refresh a little bit, right, Jimmy?
Yeah, I think a good refresh. As for AEW, I don't think that's a good fit for him right at this moment, because you would have to have people actually listen to you. And obviously, if nobody's listening, it doesn't sit well with him. And he's a creative guy and a passionate guy, and he's going to voice his opinion. And they're set in their ways of doing things.
Yeah.
W has their own way of doing things and their own way of presenting professional wrestling on television. That is not the way Road Dogg sees it. Road Dogg has a different mindset than what's going on over there. So I don't know if it'll mesh well. The only thing that might mesh well is him and Billy Gunn. If they want to do a reunion of the Outlaws, I'm all for that. That's good television.
Oh, you didn't know.
I just don't understand the point of it right at this point in both their careers, really. But hey, who knows? It is wrestling, right?
Never say never, I guess.
Have you seen Billy? Holy.
Well, yes, I have.
Holy shnikey. I want to buy a vial of his sweat.
I'm sure you could probably, well, you're up in Canada, so you probably could get it cheap, right?
Depends on the tariffs. Depends on the tariffs. I don't
know. Also, we talked about it last show. The main event for SmackDown this past week was Cody versus Drew for the WWE Championship. We do have a new undisputed WWE Heavyweight Champion. It is Cody Rhodes going into Wrestle Mania to take on Randy Orton for the title. Brian, is this, do you first and foremost, thoughts on the match? Second of all, night 1 or night 2 main event?
Definitely night 1 main event. Definitely. It just, to me, I'm happy with it. Very happy with it. I think it's the only way you can go. But it just looked like to me they put on the brakes and was like, wait a minute, we got to get this belt on Cody. Hey man, whatever works. I don't know. Do you guys feel like it kind of dumbed Drew down a little bit though, in a way?
I don't think so.
No,
not really.
Okay, all right,
not really.
No. And who says Drew is not still part of WrestleMania's main event?
Me.
Okay.
I would prefer not to see a multi-person match.
Me
I mean,
too.
listen, I agree. I'm with that. I think you with Cody and Drew and Randy alone, you're fine. But I can see Drew being a part of it, and I still think I'd be good with or without him. So, because if not, what else is Drew going to do? You know,
I'm actually Drew and Jacob Fatu can have a killer.
Yes,
that could steal the show.
That's what.
So those are the two guys that a lot of people want to see inserted into this and make it a 4-way. You don't need to make it a 4-way. Two killer singles matches.
And you're losing a good match. There's supposed to be 14 matches on this thing, supposedly 7 and 7. I would assume.
Rumor has it.
Rumor has it. But I mean, AEW does 14 in one night. I mean, so what's 7 each night? You know what I mean? So you got to have matches though, and they got to be meaningful. They can't just throw shit together. You know, you got to have some. What would you call it, Jimmy or Daniel? Lower good mid card matches. I don't know. You know what I mean? But you just can't have non-story matches for WrestleMania. I wouldn't think.
No, you'll have that. The Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
That's before.
I thought they did it on SmackDown now.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I think they do it. I think they did it on the Friday SmackDown before WrestleMania last year. I think I could be wrong.
Remember when they used to have a pre-show? Remember that? And
They
actually did matches on it.
Yes. Yes.
You
know what? It just popped in my head.
Uh-oh.
No, the story. It's easy in and out access here. So, the story that Cody and Randy can tell kind of mirrors and parallels the story of Hunter and Sean. Because they came up together. They came up early, and as is no big secret, Randy was a handful back when he was a lot younger. And him and Cody traveled together. And if you think back, Sean was a handful when him and Hunter used to travel together. And it was almost like Hunter was the adult in the room. And Cody could say, listen, just like our mentors here, the people we're working for, I had to look after you when you went off the rails, and I had to keep you in check. And I was the one who saved your ass all the time from getting heat from the office and all this kind of stuff. If you want to make it real.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just a thought. Just a thought.
No,
that's all.
That's good.
The injury bug has bit the WWE yet again. Jordyn Grace injured her ankle at the main event. I believe this was the pre-Smackdown tapings this past Friday. Daniel, man, you hate to see this just because Jordyn Grace just had that rocket ship since she's been called up to the main roster and even over on NXT. So you hate to see it.
Well, but I don't think the injury is as serious as it seems. Yes, it's serious, but I think we're going to be okay. There's nothing wrong. I mean, she was on main event, so you say the rocket ship. I mean, yeah, she's had a couple of great things on SmackDown, but she was at the time creatively. If they had her on main event, they didn't have anything for her at least that week or the week after. So it might be a good thing. And then you can kind of reset. And I just hope that if it's temporarily, she gets back enough time to do something before Mania, so she's not thrown into nothing or being pushed to the side for Mania. Because I do want to see her have her WrestleMania moment. And I think this is the year to do it. And I'm sure they're going to do some kind of a women's all multi-man match or something, so multi-woman match, sorry, or something. So, maybe do they do the Andre the Giant battle? No, they did something different and they changed it. There was like something, it was like the Mae Young thing, right? Or not the Mae Young, but the Moolah thing. And then they dropped it after 1 year. Yeah. So,
Right.
Does anybody know the extent of her injury as far as her ankle? Is it just twisted? I mean, is it?
She's in a walking boot. I can tell you that much.
She is. Okay. So maybe a sprained ankle, maybe.
It looks like the way she came off the top rope or the middle. I can't remember. Was the top rope middle? Anyways, she kind of rolled her ankle. So it could be any number of things, to be honest with you.
Sometimes a rolled ankle it could be worse than a break because it takes a lot longer to heal and everything else. Where a break, they can go in and fix it, boom, and it starts to heal right away. So, we'll see. She's never been. Here's what's crazy about it. In all of her career, from TNA, the Indies, and everything else, she's never had a serious injury. This is her first one. So that's pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Right. This past Monday, gentlemen, we saw it was a fantastic Raw that I've seen in quite some time. Jimmy, Matt, we saw a lot of good stuff. What's something that you kind of took away from this Raw in the positive?
In the positive? Okay, I'll go with the positive because you liked it a lot more than I did.
Me too.
I didn't say it was bad. Don't get me wrong.
No,
it's not bad.
exactly.
Not bad at all. But I thought it didn't hit all the right notes for me. But what did hit the right notes for me was that ending with CM Punk and the Usos. I loved seeing that fire from Jey Uso. He looked unhinged. He looked like he wanted to just jump down Punk's throat, and he was just doing everything he could to rein himself in.
Who threw the punch, Jimmy? Who threw the punch?
Jimmy. But Jimmy wasn't moving. He stood right in front of Punk the whole time, staring him eye to eye, face to face. So you had two different dynamics there, which I really, really enjoyed. And I know people are maybe predicting a little something in the future, a little reunion, maybe. And if you were to talk to me before Monday Night's Raw and say, hey, this is the direction they want to go, I would kind of go, I'm not so sure if that's but after Monday night, yes, I'm in.
Are we talking a Bloodline reunion?
That's what people seem to be speculating.
Did you guys have a chance to listen to Busted Open at all this morning?
On and off.
No.
Yeah.
On and off.
Bubba had a ingenious idea. He said that when Roman Reigns comes down for his match, to have every fucking Samoan that there is that's in part of that family, every one of them, Rikishi, the little Jacob, big Jacob, it doesn't matter, all of them right behind him, even The Rock right behind him, and just build a wall around the ring to just let Punk know, you said this about my dad, bitch. Now it's on. I think it's cool.
Yeah, but I don't think that's where they're going because when I watched which I was shocked with the ending of Raw because the crowd turned on everybody.
They did.
Usos and Punk. It was like they wanted him to apologize. He apologized. Then they got mad because he did the Punk apology. And then when they punched Punk, they were like, no, what are you doing? So it was like a little bit of everybody got a little heat from the crowd, which, but Punk made up a very good point. He said, why am I the one who have to apologize for the disrespect when Roman did the same thing to Cody Rhodes with mentors like Dusty Rhodes or whatever, and no one expected him to apologize. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of it's getting personal, but I don't think this whole. Granted, I'm not saying Bubba Ray's idea wasn't great because it is pretty cool, but I don't see them going that route because that will 100% turn Punk into a complete heel. And I don't think they're going that direction, or Punk wouldn't have said what he said. He wouldn't have got Punk. I don't think he's turning full heel. I think they're just trying to have this be attention. And look, this is night 2 WrestleMania main event, in my opinion, still. Mm-hmm. So I don't care no matter what Brandy and Cody does. They'll tell a great story, but this right here is the night 2. This is the main event of WrestleMania. So having this story they're telling and making it personal just makes it make more money.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's gonna get it shouldn't be a good wrestling match, that's for sure. It should be them killing each other.
A fight.
Yes, a fight.
We got a question here from Steven, but I want to get over to you real quick with one last thing, and then we'll go to the question. We saw basically the Judgment Day turn on Finn. Is this kind of, we saw a lot of things coming, or what do you
Finally.
Okay.
For me, anyway. Finally. Go ahead, Jimmy.
No, I liked it. Obviously, we were expecting it sooner or later. What we didn't see coming was JD McDonough out of the corner taking out Finn Balor, and that's what I like about the way they shoot things.
Block the camera blocking. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
Nobody saw him coming. Especially they set it up well with JD McDonough trying to play peacemaker between Finn and Dom at the beginning, so you didn't know which side of the fence he was on. And when we finally found out which side of the fence he was on, you didn't see it coming. It came out of nowhere, and it worked. And mark my words, JD McDonough is going to be a bigger star than people think he is. And he's going to be a huge babyface because of the way he works. He can work that style and become a babyface. Down the road, not yet. It's going to happen. But I like the fact that they set it up in a way where Finn Balor can work JD McDonough before he gets to Dom, where him and Dom can have their WrestleMania match. So you got that stretch where you can lay it out a little longer.
I think Finn being by himself is the best thing ever for him and moving forward after he finishes this program. But then I have a question, though. Who's the leader of the New Day? I mean, of the New Day. Judgment. Judgment Day. Who?
It's Liv Morgan.
You think?
Of course.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Dom, huh?
No. Trust me. It's Liv. It's the woman's it. Never mind.
Yeah.
But what if it was JD?
No, it's not JD.
No.
I'm not saying. Listen, you're saying he's going to be a big star, Jimmy. How you going to get him there? He ain't going to do it being behind two other people.
That's why he becomes a babyface eventually down the road.
Jimmy, question.
Yes.
You're the man of the house. Who's in charge?
Your second favorite, Corderis, is not in charge.
Exactly. So
yeah.
Yeah. So
Smart answer, Jimmy. Smart answer.
So exactly.
Could you hear me?
Wait, it's that chip in the back of your head, Jimmy. It's
Yeah.
The question from Steven for Daniel. Got to get this in before we hit that button. He disappears. Do TNA wrestlers have more of a hard time getting used to the WWE ring compared to the smaller rings like TNA? I guess, Brian can also answer this too, but
well, I mean, so no, I mean, the you move from an 18 to 20 foot ring, it's definitely like, much
Extra
better.
step.
Yeah,
It's extra step.
Extra step. It's much better, and it gives you more room to do things. And then that's why when the WWE guys come in and do the 18-foot ring, they go over a couple things, get in there and work around, but they can adapt to it quickly. It's the 16-foot rings that suck, which luckily we don't have, they don't have, but some of the indie shows people work do. Those are the ones that suck. But for the most part, 18 to 20 is not much of a difference. I would prefer 20, obviously, but it's still 18, and we have a pretty good size 8. I mean, I feel like ours is 18 and a half, is a little bit bigger. So it's a nice size ring, and guys are able to move around just fine in that. It just, again, when you have a 6-man tag or 8-man tag, that's when it becomes a little funky, and you want a 20-foot ring, because that extra 2 feet would help tremendously. But yeah,
Jimmy,
so you're saying it gets a little crowded with those 6-man and stuff like
a little
that.
bit,
6 and 8 mans.
I worked an 8-man tag in a 16-foot ring.
Who made that? Who booked that shit?
So you have to climb up in the corner and just stay there?
Pretty much. And then I also did a scramble. There was 6-man, and it was a scramble. That was another cluster, because all of them are in the ring at one time, including myself. So 7 people in the ring at one time.
Wow.
Hey, Jimmy, what did we use, a 16-foot ring for the tent tour? Could have been smaller, right?
No, it wasn't smaller than 16. I'm trying to remember, because I don't think it was an 18.
It wasn't. It was a small ring. It was small.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a 16.
You said the tent tours?
Yeah. We would WWE would go on tent tours, and they would be like, how would you describe it, Jimmy? I mean, they're in a tent. They're literally in a tent.
Yeah, they'd be outdoor, kind of like at fairs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it'd be a tent tour, and that bitch would be packed and be hot. It was fun though.
Donnie is welcome to the show this week. Donnie, he says if it's 100 Samoans versus Punk, is Punk turning heel? Is the heel? Excuse me.
I know where he's going with this, and his logic actually makes sense because when you're outnumbered,
people feel sorry for you.
Yes,
but it was the Samoans and how much love. So yes, but I get what he's going to as well. I just don't think they need to go that route at all. So
no.
As much as a great idea he had on Busted Open, I just hope they're not going in that direction because it doesn't need to go that direction. And I think to me that's SummerSlam. That's not WrestleMania.
Second one, and then we're gonna move on to our Refin review. But he says, hot take: Dom dumps Liv at Mania and has a new mommy, La Primera.
I mean, that's not bad. It's not bad.
People like Liv.
They do.
Fans like
Right.
Liv. So
If he's gonna do it, he's gonna go with Roxanne. That'd be the one.
Right. Yeah, that would be the place to
Which
place
is
to
back
go.
from injury. So.
Right. But guys, Brian, this is your favorite part.
Oh, we get rid of Daniel,
Yes.
and I can
Do you want-
physically watch him move and leave and everything. Yes.
Do you want to do the honors, or do you want me to?
I got it. I'm gonna
You
go
got it?
ahead
Okay.
and remove him right now. Now, there we go. Sorry, hit the wrong button.
he's back. What the heck?
You said you said his name too much, and he appeared again. Oh, son of a biscuit!
Don't say Daniel's name again.
Right, or he will appear. Bling.
Right, no kidding. On that note, gentlemen, why don't we send it up to our Refin review right here on Refin It Up.
This is Refin Review.
Gentlemen, we had had an interesting one this week, Jimmy.
Jimmy, you've been good all night. I would think your blood pressure is going to boil over the top.
Yeah, I'll get everybody's favorite Corderas to bring down the blood pressure machine. So, but I'm afraid that arm cuff is going to pop. Anyways, let me ask you guys this: Did we happen to get video of this for this week, so that people could actually see what I'm going to describe to you all?
We were not able to work it out.
No.
We had a little snafu. Brian's video works this week. This one, for whatever reason, wasn't able to come across.
All my shit works, so it means nothing else will. So I mean,
Oh, there you go.
So let's go back to last Wednesday's Dynamite. The opening match, MJF defending the title against Kevin Knight, which was a match I was really enjoying. I liked the match. Kevin Knight has a bright future ahead of him. This kid, once he learns to just settle down a little bit and place stuff where it needs to be and take his time, he's going to be just fine. But leading into the finish of the match, he had MJF draped in the corner, like facing out and then back. So he was hanging in the ring in the turnbuckles. Kevin Knight did a coast-to-coast drop kick on him. Looked great. MJF sells out of the corner. He's laying prone. Kevin Knight starts going to the top rope. And he's going to do that splash, his finish, where he spins, he turns midair and lands the other way with his head facing the turnbuckle as opposed to a regular splash. But as he's climbing, our favorite referee decides he's going to start moving closer to MJF. Question for you, Brian. When you see a prone opponent on the ground and you see the other guy going up to the top rope, where are you going to place yourself?
By the guy going to the top.
But are you going to be anywhere near where you could possibly get in the way?
No. And I'm not going to do it. If I wanted to do it, I wouldn't do it like.
Yeah, he inched his way closer to MJF, which is a bad tell, saying, guess what?
Something's coming.
Something's coming with this guy. He's getting knocked on his ass. So what does MJF do? He kicks our favorite ref, who does this weird Benny Hill fall into the middle rope and drapes his throat across, starts selling the living shit out of it like he was shot in the throat. He's crawling around. Kevin Knight hits his splash. He's got him covered. The crowd's running 1, 2, 3. He manages to inch his way over to the shoulders. And when he starts counting, he's leaping off the canvas while he counts. Guess what? Does not add drama to your false finish. It makes you look like a jackrabbit refereeing a match in a striped shirt. It is horrible. It was horrendous. It was an embarrassment. And it made me feel like if people were asking me, hey, what did you do for a living? I'd be embarrassed to tell them I did that for a living. That's how awful it was. It was horrendous. It took me completely out of a match I was enjoying and made me want to just turn off the television. That's how bad it was. And I'll tell you what, dollars to donuts, if I had my last $100 to bet, I can tell you 100%, not 100%, but with almost certainty whose idea that finish was. And it wasn't the agent.
Well, Jimmy, I have another question to maybe piss you off a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Why wasn't it a fucking DQ?
Thank you. Obviously, it wasn't Kevin Knight who kicked him. He's up on the top rope.
I don't get past that before we get to all the other stuff. I mean,
exactly. Thank you.
I just don't, even if we went through the same scenario, which was stupid, but we go through the same scenario and he doesn't sell it like that, then we're not even talking about this. It's the Benny Hill, like you said, is a perfect example. It's the selling that he does, the way that he does it. And then he gets up and counts like he's a hero. And it's like, what is going on here? Why are you not even selling what you were ridiculously selling? Oh, it was just, like you said, it was awful.
It was horrendous.
Awful.
It was absolutely horrendous.
My favorite ref was Steve. By the way, my favorite ref is me, buddy.
No, he's asking which is our favorite ref we're talking about.
Let
me put it to you this way, Steve. The Bryce is wrong.
Yeah. I'm already blocked by him.
So John brings up a good point. He says, because it's AEW and no one thinks logic most of the time.
We're not saying that. We're not saying that.
Does this finish not get run by somebody? And they say, hold on a second. That's going to look total dog shit. So let's think of something else that doesn't.
I don't get it. I don't get the process that goes on over there when it comes to that kind of stuff, Jimmy. You mean to tell me that there's got to be an agent that runs it by someone, right? Or do they just go, here, you're the agent, and then whatever you get, you get? You would think TK does know the finishes, right?
You would think.
And you're trying to tell me between agents, the wrestlers, and the referee, and TK, all these people just went, this is great. This is wonderful. Bryce, sell it like a fucking jabroni. Yeah. I'm sure he was happy to, though. He loves to do that kind of stuff. So
I'll bet money. I guess there was one person who didn't like it, but just didn't get listened to.
Yeah.
The agent.
No doubt.
That too. Brian, we had another referee incident, I guess you would call it. I don't know what the proper term would be for it. But a little musical chairs happened over on TNA Impact on AMC last week in a match between Atlanta Black and Mara Sade. You want to set it up so everybody can know what we're talking about?
Well, I don't want to make it elongated, but this is from TNA Wrestling, just so everyone knows too. I don't go after one brand or another. If I see shit, I'm going to call it out. This was shit. This was Gastineau, I believe. Frank Gastineau, I think is his name. Anyway, basically There was a big false finish. A chair was involved. He grabbed the chair. He went to put the chair out so some brass knucks could be involved. Well, apparently the spot they ran to get to the brass knuckles took longer, and he just stood in the corner with the fucking chair, literally over a minute or more, just standing there. Like, and you can see the people sitting down while he's like, here, take the chair. They're not taking it because they know the spot's coming up. Apparently, they're like, we can't take it from you yet. Come on. You got to get this in and out. You got to figure this spot out. You're making the referee look stupid. Frank, I'm guaranteeing it won't your fault, basically, because you can't run a 2-minute spot after you grab a chair. You got to run something really quick. Boom, boom, boom. Get the chair out of there and turn around and be a referee. This was horribly set up. Once again, don't know who the agent was. But you had to have time in your head and knowing that this is going to take too long. I mean, it was Jimmy, like you said, it just took away from everything I was watching. It just took away. It was because it just looked so stupid and impossible to happen that a referee could take the chair and just hold it there. Well, then throw the damn thing then. Like, do something, but you can't just stand there. It was awful. It was awful. Again, I'm not just saying this is on the referee, but there's ways to cover stuff. Like, I don't know. He could have took it and said something to somebody, or I mean, just something. But just standing there just made me like, and they shot it too, and I'm like, well, at least get off the guy, like shoot the other thing, leave him out. It was awful. It was awful. It took away from the match for me. Jimmy, I don't know if you remember it or not, but if you do,
here's the problem with situations like that, and I think you covered it, Brian, is when you're coming up with a spot like that, with a distraction spot of any kind, regardless of what it is, 9 times out of 10, the distraction spot has to be quick,
right?
Because the longer you distract the referee, the more the heat goes to them, as opposed to the person it's supposed to go to, which is the heel who's trying to outsmart the referee.
With the brass knucks, there was no heat on her when I was watching. I was like, get rid of the chair, you dumbass. Like, right. I was mad at the ref.
But if you set it up properly, it works. And if it's done quickly, it works. The longer it takes, that's when the referee looks like a buffoon.
Right.
So that falls on, that's a group effort there.
It is.
That one. Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, Brian, we got to do it. I know you don't want to.
I'm not letting it back in. That's on you.
Oh, come on.
I'll take the heat for it. Well, we'll do that. We'll bring Daniel back in our second count right here on Refin' It Up.
This is your 2 count.
Well, there he is, gentlemen. Your favorite referee and his other referee.
I was going to say he's in a different location. I don't like looking down at him like that. Like you evil level ground, brother.
Well,
like the Brady Bunch.
We're moving around so much. I'm waiting for the music to stop and for me to sit.
Well, it's supposed to. We got to do it like this in case we do this.
Ah. Oh.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Tricky. That would have just stayed on my screen for the rest of the show.
Wait, where do I get that just for men? I need a little bit of that.
Just for Jimmy.
Yeah.
There you go. Trademark it. Stamp it. Approval.
Just for refs. There you go.
Daniel, I didn't know if you heard anything there in the green room. Do you have any thoughts? I know we talked about it previous episodes with the AEW there.
It doesn't matter what you think.
There you go.
I was not involved. I don't know. I didn't hear anything. I will take up for my peoples is that sometimes you know things go longer than you do, and you gotta protect yourself. So they did a good job protecting themselves. It should have been different, but that's between creative and all that to figure it out next time. But my guy took care of. My guy made sure he didn't see it. So.
He did. Hey, believe me, he did not see it. He would have stood there for 10 minutes with that chair, waiting for somebody to get it at that point.
Just call somebody over. Just say, hey, come here.
There was literally people looking.
Yeah, not you. You. No, sit down. The other guy.
Ingrid was right there just looking at him like, I'm not taking this chair.
It's not her job to take the chair. It's not her job. She's directing she's the floor director.
I can't take it. She has to take it.
Well,
welcome back, Daniel. Look at
there's Daniel's one fan. So
Matt Black.
But we are here in our second count.
Earl's back
Gentlemen,
too.
oh,
Earl's back
boy.
too. It's Earl.
Sucky.
We playing with Dole again. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Oh,
I'm
Jimmy's
good.
he's
Oh,
straining.
where's Jimmy?
He's straining. Where's the little Jimmy?
I don't want. Wait a
What are
minute.
you talking
Be
about,
careful.
little Jimmy? Little Jimmy, hey, that ain't this kind of show. Okay. Just-
And we'll see. Oh.
Howard Finkel has arrived.
That does look like Howard.
Oh, that's
Definitely Howard's
fantastic.
head. Yeah.
But gentlemen, we saw a lot of scuttlebutt between Logan Paul and pretty much every professional football player, it seems, this past week. Brian, man, this is something that Logan knows what he's doing. And it was very evident with this between him and Le'Veon Bell, him and Deion Dawkins. Insert football player here.
You probably shouldn't let me go first.
Oh,
Go for it.
No, all right. Well, Daniel, you're up, brother.
you know what, Brian? I'm gonna do something that's gonna be special for the moment. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna let Brian disappear for a minute.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Brian can disappear. So that way we could talk about it. Then he can come back and talk about it. You know what I mean?
all right. Payback's a little bit of a,
Yeah.
I guess somebody has power. Well, anyway, it is what it is.
I don't know how I got access to it, but it popped up. It must have been Brian must have accidentally gave it to me. I have a feeling he's going to take it away when he comes back. But
Yeah, probably.
No. So anyways, I will say this. When it comes to athletes and all that, like, look, this is 2026, and not only are athletes clearly on TV now and clearly being used, but our wrestlers are even athletes now. I mean, you go back, not saying there wasn't many in the 90s or the 80s, because they were, trust me, there were, but the things that these guys can do today are they're athletes. And so honestly, like, wrestling's on SportsCenter now, wrestling's on ESPN. So in my opinion, they're all the same. Athletes and sports entertainers or pro wrestlers, they're all the same. If you can do it, you can do it. You're an athlete. So
Jimmy, anything to add? Or
I don't disagree with it. I think it's a myopic take on, especially calling all wrestlers. None of them are real athletes. That is an insult to all athletes, not just pro wrestlers, because pro wrestlers are athletes. These guys train nonstop. When they're not in the ring, guess what they're doing? Besides trying to eat well, they are working out. They are training just like you do in the combines, just like you do every week. You have your practices before game time. Guess what the guys are doing in wrestling? They're doing the same thing. And if you think, just like you're saying, oh, well, let's put them on the field and see what they can do. Let's put your ass in a ring and see if you can do what they do. Le'Veon Bell, put your money where your mouth is.
oh, who let him?
Well, now that I've heard this,
Been a timeout.
and I literally just got I'm sorry, Brian, he's mad at me now. He took away the access from me. So
it's okay, Daniel. I'll forgive you this time. But what I don't get about Le'Veon Bell, this is what pisses me off. Why the hell are you going to call out anybody anyway? Like, who do you think you are to call somebody out? You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. Football players are tough son of a bitches. They are. I played football, and you got to be tough. But you know what? To be a wrestler, you got to be fucking tough too, because you get slammed every fucking night. People don't even know what these rings feel like, but yet they think they know everything. I would dare Le'Veon Bell to go train to be a wrestler. Dare you? And I would like you to wrestle somebody like the ring general. Let's put you in there with your first match with that guy and let him chop your fucking chest off. Like, it's just bullshit. It's just bullshit. And then didn't he even call out Stone Cold? Didn't he say something about Stone Cold, Steve Austin,
He
too?
said Stone Cold would get throttled.
He's
Throttle.
how old is he? He's had 2 knee surgeries and stuff like that. That's the name you pick.
Right.
Hey, you know what? You want to pick somebody old? Pick Haku. He'll eat you for lunch.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, he'll eat the football you carry. It's uncalled for. Really, is what it is. And if it's for clicks, okay, I get it. But still, you're talking to people that are in the business that respect it, and you're talking about our friends. And guess what? I know a lot of people that'll whoop your ass. So, and we do have football players that are in this business that are, who is this? Donnie just put up AJ Francis, legit. Like, he chose wrestling. So what? That doesn't mean he's a failure in football. I mean, are you trying to get in our sport? Is that what it is? So are you a failure in your sport? Is that what you're trying to do? Like it just doesn't make sense to me. It'd be like me just going, Tom Brady's a bitch. He's so soft,
Yeah, but everybody did that at the roast. It's
yeah. But what I'm saying is, what right do I have to call out another athlete? I mean, it doesn't make sense. And why does it come? I mean, almost just really do wish he trained.
I'd love to see him try roller derby.
Just whatever. It doesn't.
No,
you're right.
By the way, Donnie, AJ Francis, he's a heel, right?
Yeah.
I think he is trolling a little bit. Yeah. But you brought up AJ. You also, somebody else there in TNA, Moose, played professional football for New England.
There's many. Brock Lesnar.
The former TNA world champion whooped that trick, Mr. Chick Williams, as well.
Yeah.
He played for Philly. Yeah.
You just brought up Brock. That'd be another name you should put him in the ring with.
That'd be great. That would be great.
Yeah.
I almost would rather see Gunther.
He'll pretend you're a bison out there in the middle of nowhere.
By the way, breaking news. I'm going to throw it on here. I'm going to throw it up here because, they're a good friend of the show, been on the show before, and we talked about him earlier. But just in the first announcement of an appearance, Saturday, December 5th, Blizzard Brawl, Dave Hero just announced the New Age Outlaws will be appearing.
Oh, no.
There you go.
There it is.
Awesome.
December 5th.
I didn't know.
Oh, you didn't know? Well, you better call somebody. Yeah. So there you go.
I'll be right back. I got to call somebody. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right then. I guess that's happening.
No, they didn't answer. Touchdown.
Well, hey, it is what it is. But we see this concept with the athletes coming across. We've seen Kurt Angle with the Olympic wrestling. We've seen Brock with the Olympic wrestling. Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley. MVP's got the martial arts. Do you think it's just a way of, hey, let's try this out, or just your thoughts, your past, present, and future of those athletes crossing over?
I think mainly it's this is what they wanted to do to begin with. I really do. And when you're in that wrestling, collegiately and all that stuff, what do you do after that? All right. I mean, it's just a natural transition, I think, for those kind of guys. Karate, jiu-jitsu, whatever the hell it is. Same thing. It's a transition I think these guys make. I just, my biggest thing with this is Le'Veon Bell. He was a great player. He was good. But why take down or try to tear down what professional wrestlers do? It just doesn't make sense to me. There's no, I don't know, man.
Nah. The only thing I can think of is a lot of professional athletes across the board in professional sports are huge wrestling fans. Not just in sports, but in entertainment. And this might be a way for him to try and get a little traction and realizing that pro wrestling right now is
hot,
something it is hot. So if he wants to get his name out there and become a heel, air quotes, I can do it now because we're air quotes, and be a heel. Maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe he's just trolling the audience and wants to stir the pot.
Yeah, maybe.
Daniel here, Donnie brings up he had New Age Outlaws on tours he booked back in 2010 and 11. They had lines at the merch table as long as Hogan's. They're going
Oh,
to
yeah.
kill it at the convention.
Absolutely. They're not. Yeah, absolutely. They will.
I would not want my table next to theirs.
Right.
No.
Or do you? Do you want to get? Do you get the?
Oh,
rub?
maybe
Oh,
you
so
get the rub.
You might get the rub.
Or you just sit there and look like a buffoon.
Look like Virgil.
Or you're this guy at the table.
Hey guys.
Interesting. But you guys see any? We'll move on after this. But do you guys see any of these guys, whether it be Le'Veon Bell? We had Deion Dawkins. We heard on Busted Open of my Buffalo Bills. Do you see them coming over anytime soon, or is this basically, Logan knows that it's not gonna happen because WWE won't?
No,
let
we
it happen?
we just had NBA players involved. Hilbert from the Pacers,
Yeah.
and the Knicks dude.
Yeah.
No, I mean they're on ESPN, guys. They're on ESPN. You're going to see the world of NFL, the NBA, Major League Baseball. These athletes, you're going to see them interact and do things. I mean, WWE's been given the world champions of all the belts for years, anyways. You're going to see this become a thing more and more often because of the partnership with ESPN. So yes, you're going to see Levon Bell and all the. You're going to see them call, and they might. To Brian's point, he needs to be trained. He might be training. It might be working at an angle. We don't know this as of right now until it gets released or announced, and it could be something you see on Unreal Season 3. It's going to happen with this partnership with not only ESPN but then Netflix having the rappers and the influencers and all that too. It's going to happen, and I'm okay. I mean, it's something that Vince started in 1985, so it's not nothing new. It's why the WWE is the what is it the worldwide sports leader of sports entertainment. Yes.
Well, you know what I saw last night, guys? And this may not be something new. I just noticed it last night. I watch ESPN way more than I should. But I had just finished watching Raw on Netflix and, obviously got out of Netflix, went to ESPN. I was watching end of a basketball game. Don't even remember what game it was, to be honest with you. All of a sudden, I'm in the kitchen. I'm doing something, and I'm hearing Michael Cole talking. And I'm like, what the heck's going on? I thought I'd cut Netflix off. They were doing a Raw recap on ESPN last night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I never saw that before. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
And they were just going through the events that happened throughout Raw. And I'm like, wow. So I sat there and watched it and checked it out just to make sure I didn't forget something, which it was very forgettable for me last night. But
just out of curiosity, any idea who was hosting with Michael Cole?
it was Corey.
Just the two of them.
They were showing them live doing their thing when they were live. Were live. Yeah. It was pretty cool. I had just never seen it. You guys have?
No. Well, I don't get ESPN up here. So
Yeah.
You have, Daniel?
Well, I have. Yeah.
Do they do it on Mondays every Monday?
I'm pretty sure Mondays and Smackdown as well. So
it was before SportsCenter came on.
Yeah.
Well, they used to do it on. Did they used to do it on YouTube or on Peacock or something after the shows too? Or previous to the? I think I could be wrong.
Peacock? What's that?
Exactly.
Oh.
Donnie brings up a comment here. He says Dawkins will be sitting at ringside at Mania. He says, I have a feeling he throws two-hand shoves at Logan. Could be.
Bring it.
Well, keep in mind, too.
Here's the other thing, too. Yeah. What are you going to say? You going to say what I'm going to say? Go ahead, RJ.
Well, no. Dawkins, you're talking Dawkins is north of 300 pounds. You got Logan, who's probably
that's what I was going to say.
No,
so one key thing that Donnie brought up that he might be right on this because who has a sports talk show that they talk about on an ESPN affiliate show? Who's the leader of that? And wait, who's probably going to be taking on Logan Paul at WrestleMania? Do y'all not picking up what I'm putting down there?
I'm not.
Seth freaking Rollins has a show that he hosts with athletes on an ESPN affiliated show. He says he's been injured and he's still doing it when he's been back.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
He's taking on Logan Paul, so you could bring the athletes in to kind of maybe be dressed in black. Look, guys, it's money. It's money. It's always what it comes down to, money.
Cash or creative.
One more thing before we get out of this. Comments about from Pat McAfee. You have any thoughts? Pat McAfee said that he just didn't think that or WWE has passed him by.
Yeah.
And had no interest in going back. Never say never, is what he said. Any thoughts?
I think he knows that right now they're set in their announced positions. Michael Cole and Corey on Monday nights are great. Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett on Friday Night SmackDown are great. Even the NXT crew, Vic Joseph and Booker. Where does he fit in?
It's also, though, here's the thing. If you know he's coming back, in a month, it's not special. But if he just shows up, it's special. So I'm okay with him saying what he said because, you never say never. But if you think there's never a never, then it becomes special when he comes back.
Oh,
Donnie's rude. Well, that one dude looked like he was. There was this 400-pound dude trying to get over the wall last night. If you saw that, I was like, he didn't look like anything like these guys.
He was nothing like the one they chased the other.
I'm so glad you said that before I took a drink of this water.
I'm telling you, go back and watch it. He was running slow motion.
I remember. I'm just glad you said it before.
Went to go over the wall. I was like, get your leg over there, brother.
I think one of the streams I was watching, because I sometimes watch some streamers while I'm watching Raw. I think one of them said, "What the hell is that guy doing there? He's like a biscuit shy of like 400 pounds. He can't be a wrestler." I'm like, oh, well, you know somebody, I guess.
I guess he skipped the biscuit in catering.
Yeah, no, he didn't. What I will miss about Pat McAfee, though, is when he got on the desk when Jay would come out and do the yeet. He'd be up on the table and look at Michael Cole would be all timing.
He's lucky it didn't go like it did on Friday night for Cody and Drew.
What do you mean?
Oh, when Cody went to give Drew the crossroads on the table, and the table went right out from under him.
Well, I think he's so
by
busy
the way, I brought that up. That's the reason why they did the table spot later. I believe was because the table spot was supposed to happen
earlier,
the announced table. So they called an audible and said, pull the table out and do the table spot.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying that was what caused Triple H to tear his quad, was that table. The table crashed underneath him that time.
That did, though.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think that's legit what happened.
Yeah.
Was it Jericho he was pedigreeing?
I thought it was Kurt. Yeah. I thought it was Kurt.
No, it was
No,
I think it was Jericho.
No, maybe it was him. It was him and Jericho versus Benoit and Austin. And
no, it was Triple H and Austin. Remember, it was the two-man power trip.
Oh,
remember they were the tag team champions, and I think one of them was
Triple H. So it's Chris and Chris versus them two.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've slept since then. Plus, it doesn't exist anymore. So.
Oh boy. Well, guys, with that being said, Jimmy will take a drink and we'll come back in our third count right here on Refin' It Up.
This is your 3 count.
You okay, Jimmy?
What?
I should have came back flexing.
Going out, coming in. Hey, no, he's so casual, just like this.
Daniel reminds me of the Daniel. Too bad you're not Canadian, Daniel. You remind me of those those Genos from the 80s. Like, dude, I was at the gym. I was training, bro. Training. Don't try me, man. I got my yellow belt.
Look how buff my figure is. Look at that.
And it comes with a sleeve.
Oh man.
Oh wow!
See, even my doll's been training, bro.
Even my doll's been training. I've never heard of a Gino.
Well, you guys call them Guidos.
Guido.
Oh, okay.
Up
Heard
there
of
we
that.
call them
what he
Genos.
meant. Yeah.
They still drive their IROC Z28s, pimped out, with the Momo rims.
Right. Okay.
Back in my day.
Mhm.
But something
He
we
called you
will-
old, Jimmy.
What's that?
Did RJ just call you old? He said back in my day.
I guess he did. Just because I had the music playing.
But
Okay.
something we will hear by the very talented Mr. Jimmy Corderis will be this week's Corderis karaoke. However, if you're watching here on YouTube and Twitch, pause it, head over to our audio feed, and actually you hit the audio feed tomorrow. You'll hear it right there. This week's Corderis karaoke. I got the title here somewhere. Not a penny for me, with our very talented Mr. Jimmy Corderis on Corderis karaoke. Jimmy, we went back into the archives this week.
I remember that one. I
And
remember it.
I just enjoy the song each and every week.
Well,
Corderis Mega Mix.
Oh,
Why not?
yeah. It's going to be only available on cassette.
Yes.
Yes.
Or A-Track.
Oh, A-Track, yes.
Ooh.
What
Wouldn't
are
that be
those?
I don't know if I told you guys this. You know what I found in my basement, believe it or not? They used to make these adapters for your 8-track tape player in your car that played cassettes. So basically you plug it into your 8-track player, and there's a cassette slot on the top of that. So you can actually play cassettes if you didn't have a cassette player back in the day, because cassette players were new in cars back then.
I thought you were going to say Jimmy Hoffa. I was going to say congratulations.
Okay, like Shiki be saying, no more kayfabe. No more kayfabe.
Shiki, baby.
No,
Daniel
I
Baba.
did have one of those things. I don't know if you guys did, where you had the what you call it, the cassette that goes into cassette player, and you actually could hook it up to a like a CD player or an MP3 player or something like that.
That's
It was
modern
like
technology.
Auxiliary. It was that, and it plugged into.
Well, no, but it was an
auxiliary.
actual cassette.
Yeah, but I mean, it was auxiliary through a cassette. You would
Yeah.
play. Yeah. I had
Yeah.
one of those back in my car, my '94 Cavalier, Chevy Cavalier. Yeah.
94 Chevy Cavalier.
That's my first car. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank God you didn't say it was an AMC Gremlin.
Ugh.
Okay. Were they one of the ugliest cars ever made?
Mm.
Come on. The AMC Gremlin.
It's ugly.
Horrible.
What about the Chevette with the hole in the floor? That was pretty.
Chevette with the hole in the floor.
The 80, it was like an 87, 88. I don't know
Oh,
what year
my
it was.
goodness.
Or 70. Maybe it goes further than that, but it was like a Chevette. Had a hole. You know what I'm talking about? It had the hole in the floor. Like you could see the. Okay. Somebody knows what I'm talking about.
Well,
I don't know.
And,
about that.
you can at Daniel Spencer on the social medias. If
I know I'm getting off topic here, but today's modern cars, what is the ugliest car you see on the road today?
right now,
Right now.
those little Fiats.
I would rather take that little Fiat that I can't fit in rather than one of those Tesla ugly looking tank things.
Oh, that's
Those
What
are
the hell is that thing?
Those are pretty ugly, yeah. But those are pretty ugly.
And what's funny is that people that drive them think they're so fucking cool. Have you ever noticed that?
The other thing is back in it's been a while since they've been out, but there was those
Genos.
Those Honda Elements were ugly too. They were like a box,
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
all plastic inside too. Where did he go?
Wow.
What happened to
I
him?
think he hit the button again. I didn't hit the button.
He hit the button on himself.
I didn't do shit. Trust me.
Oh.
That was an RJ. RJ, I think you did it because I don't have access to it anymore.
Somebody just kicked. I've been fine all night. Somebody's playing. I'm being kid, but I don't play.
Power to be above.
Okay, well, let's get through this, please.
Daniel, what do you got coming up this week for TNA Impact on AMC?
TNA on AMC is going to be an awesome show. I believe we're going to have some guests sitting in the front row. somebody from the show. Let's see, what Tulsa King? Yeah. So check that out. From the show, Tulsa King is going to be sitting front row, but also with TNA, check it out. It's going to be very, very awesome as we finish our Atlanta tapings. We've got New Orleans. We got No Sacrifice in New Orleans coming at the end of the month. So get ready for that. All the stuff is on TNAWrestling.com, and then my socials, I'll retweet, I'll share it, all everything. Hit me up at Daniel Spencer on the Twitter and the Instagram. You can see all of my things happening there and at OVW, because OVW, we've got a pay-per-view this Sunday too. So check that out. Oh, and shout out to Cal Hero, who will be on Explosion this Friday. So Cal Hero.
Hell yeah.
OVW, so
nice.
Yeah.
Was they don't live in Atlanta?
No, but the Explosion was taped in Nashville too. So
Okay. Nice.
Okay.
Well, there you go. Jimmy, what do you got your reference each and every Monday through Friday across all your social medias, right?
Yeah, on all my social media platforms, at Jimmy Corderas on Twitter, at Real Jimmy Corderas on Instagram, and also on my Facebook pages. Monday to Friday, little tidbits, tightening screws, things I thought could have been done better. And I invite civil discourse. If you'd like to be having, adult conversations, I'm up for that. If you don't want to, guess what you're going to get back? You're going to get evil this guy. Evil this guy.
Oh, he's behind glass too.
Yes, he's behind glass. Yeah, I take care of this. See, bulletproof glass in case I venture into the United States and that guy finds me.
You seem so worried, Jimmy.
Oh, I'm shaking in my boots. Oh my God, what will I ever do?
Yeah.
Hold on. Tremble, shake, shake. Okay. And
You good now?
I think I'm fine now. Hold on. Maybe I need a drink. I feel better now.
Oh God,
boy. Brian, what do you got, buddy?
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Yep. Catch me on Instagram, Twitter at Baby Hebner. Yep.
Hey, by the way, shout out to TNA for having our second highest rating this past week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Consistency. I love it. And wait a minute. I got to give and also a plug to our good buddy Donnie De Silva and our Huge Pop Radio show, our sister show. You can catch that every week as well. Heb, you're on this week with us.
I was. Well, as much as I could be. But I got my laptop now, so we'll be good.
Hell is it?
We'll be good moving.
Hoverboard?
What the hell is that?
Hoverboard.
I'm just Donnie sent the thing and I thought it was funny. So
Yeah.
There you go.
Can you put that back up about the refs again?
This one? Okay.
So Daniel can see that. Oh, there it is. Look,
Two of the
Daniel.
best refs ever, and Jimmy and Brian, and then there's Daniel. Wow.
because I'm the greatest, I guess.
That's a compliment.
That's
Actually,
because you're still active. You're not allowed to be in the conversation because you're still active.
Yeah.
How's that?
I have an important question for Daniel. Donnie says, based on his decor, what's the best Back to the Future movie? By the way, 2 then is spelled 2-0, not 2. And then why is it the second one? The second one is not the best. The first one is actually the best, but the second one is very good, and so is the third one. The whole trilogy is amazing because here's the crazy thing about it. They filmed the first one, left room to have a second or a third one, had no desire to do one. That they wanted it, and they not only wrote it, but they went back into the first movie and recreated a lot of stuff, caused a lot of legal issues with one Crispin Glover. But it was an amazing. The writing and everything was amazing to be able to do that. So they did it 6 years later, but the first one is still the ultimate best. I could watch the first one and never have the second and third one and be happy. However, the second one's pretty cool because you get the hoverboard and you get the fly-in DeLorean and you get the
Nikes.
The Nikes, which I have. Oh, hold on.
I don't even know what the fuck y'all are talking about.
Nike. I have a shoe that I have a mug that's a Nike. The Nike shoes are the
self-lace.
Self-lace, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, guys. Nice knowing you. Back to the Future. We'll talk.
All right.
Yeah, I haven't ever. I mean, clearly, look at everywhere's about by me. It's either wrestling or Back to the Future. Come on now.
There you go. Steve's on your side.
Steve is on my side.
Oh boy.
But at this point, the whole trilogy is just amazing. So it's I really try not to just say one is better than the other. They're all just amazing. So
He could write
we'll
a
accept
thesis
that
on. Yeah, he could write a thesis on why the second one is the best.
Donnie, next
All I
time we
know
get
is you guys are all wrong. Airplane rocks. The movie. Airplane, the movie.
surely you're mistaken.
I am
still
not
call me
mistaken,
Shirley.
and stop calling me Shirley.
Listen,
Hey,
Donnie,
hey,
next
RJ,
time
do
we
you
get
like
together,
gladiator movies? Oh, sorry.
Donnie, next time. You ever seen the cockpit of an airplane before?
Thank you, Matt Black.
Thank you.
Donnie, next time we get together or hang out, we can have a discussion on Back to the Future, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. There's also a piece over here that used to be right here that I moved out of the way but it's okay.
I think Steve's being our new producer.
Best Superman movie ever, followed by the Star Trek movie. Okay. Oh,
These got to be topics we got to. Hey, write these down, RJ. What the hell? This is good discussion. This is good.
I'm okay with these
That's good
discussions,
shit, pal.
This is a wrestling show. I don't watch this shit.
It doesn't matter. It's okay. We
Look,
have other interests.
I know when I listen to wrestling podcasts, I want half wrestling and half about other stuff. So I'm for this.
Hey, I saw Scream 7, guys.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Is it good? Don't give me any spoilers.
I liked it. I just hadn't seen any of them before that, so I didn't understand a lot.
Now he's got to go watch it in reverse order.
I am. That makes more sense for me.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Hey, look, I didn't fall asleep. I was close to picking who did it. It was good though. It was good. It was good.
You know what the best.
I think if you've seen all 6, you'll really like 7.
Hold on. You know what the best part of watching a movie, a movie series in reverse order is? As you get back and you go further back into the movies, you find yourself going, "Oh, okay,
Yeah,
a lot." Things start to make sense.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then you have to piece it back together and go, now I got to go back and watch it in regular order.
My favorite thing is when I first saw The Sixth Sense, and then I was like, "Oh wow!" And it gets revealed at the end, and then I go back and watch it. And I see all the clues. I'm like, "How did I miss this? I missed this." Yeah, it's just amazing when movies like that are that good. They have this twist at the end, and then you go back and watch it all. Same with Memento. Memento was very, very good, although technically you do watch it backwards. But that's the whole point. So it's amazing. That movie's great. And then what was the other one that Christopher Nolan did that was really good too? The Prestige. Man, The Prestige was really good too. So.
All right, RJ.
Well, you can follow the show across all the social medias at Refin It Up right here on YouTube and Twitch. Guys, tune in every week. We start at 6 p.m.
Jimmy.
usually. You can watch it live. You can watch it in color. You can see Brian get upset. We got some vodka up there from Daniel.
Well, it's Wheatley vodka signed by Cody Rhodes. So,
even better. Where was I going with that? Oh, across all the major podcasting platforms as well. Gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in this week for Mr. Daniel Spencer, Mr. Jimmy Coderas, and Mr. Brian Hebner. I am RJ. We'll see you next week right here on Refin It.